Back in 1970, February 1970, I was fortunate enough to bring Portland into the major leagues of professional sports by obtaining a franchise in the NBA. That was 40 years ago, 44 years ago. And all that time, one of the best decisions the Blazers ever made was hiring Jack Ramsay as a coach. And we did that at the suggestion of Stu Inman. Larry Weinberg, our owner, and I interviewed Jack. He had just come off of a playoff appearance with Buffalo, and why they let him go I have never understood. But we were fortunate enough to get him. So I first met Jack at that time, and that would have been in 1976. And the proof of the matter is that the 76-77 season, his first with the Trailblazers, he coached the Blazers to the only championship we've ever won in the NBA. Most coaches know all the X's and stuff. We knew about that. We were most interested in the kind of man he was. He was a exercise freak, we all know that, participated in triathlons well into middle age, but we liked his determination, and then once he saw what we had on that team, his observation that we had a real good team and maybe had a good chance to win. Well, the kind of a guy he was, and I don't know where or when it happened, but he was no longer eating meat. Everywhere we ever went, it was fish that was ordered, and I remember that very well. He used to have ice cream for dessert, and they'd say, well, you're the big health nut. What are you doing with the dessert? He says, I exercise, and he did. And he was a strong disciplinarian. Somewhere he learned that he had to drink so many glasses of water a day. He kept the thing on his lanyard on his neck, making sure he drank all those glasses of water. How many it was, I don't remember, but he did. He was a great disciplinarian.
How would you describe his coaching style?
Strong on fundamentals. I remember he was a guy, we had a coach at Oregon State at the time, Miller, who hated bounce passes. He liked only chest passes. Ramsay always advocated the bounce pass. But he was very strong on fundamentals and on a team game. And we had the kind of a team at that time, type of players that listened to him and believed in a team concept, and that's why we won it all.
He's really well known for his style, obviously, both in terms of his coaching style and also his style on the sideline.
Yeah.
You talk about
with the pants. Oh, yeah.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he had those pants. He wore them everywhere, and he was unique in that respect, yeah.
What's his legacy? Where do you think he stands in NBA history in terms of coaching?
Well, he's obviously in the Hall of Fame of basketball and deserves to be there. And, you know, this is 44 years ago, some 38 years since we won that championship. So who knows what's going to happen in the next 38. You know, we'll probably win another one, and I hope we win another one between now and then, and we'll forget all about that one down the line. But it's a legacy that when you look in the record books, you're always going to remember what Jack did.